Hello to our group, Sages for Ages. This will be my first video. I'm going to do it regularly and shorter, promise. Some of you can't make it through the 33 minutes and 33 seconds. But that's another deal, and I'm going to continue on until I do my 333rd, 33-minute and 33-second video. And that's Young Zendo. But this is our Sages for Ages. And there's a couple of things I wanted to address right away. Number one, it's hot in here. And Linda, thank you very much. Shout out to Linda because she mentioned that my last video, I had the air conditioner on, experiment. And she said it interfered with the sound. So I'm in this hot room, hot stuffy room, and I'm going to keep it short. But the first thing I want to address is this thing about Buddha, okay? I'm learning, Colleen is helping me to understand about Taiwanese superstition. And one of the manifestations I've seen is that there's lots of sifus, lots of teachers in Taiwan, and everybody has a big group of followers. And just about something that at least the followers have in common is they feel that their sifu, their teacher, is the only awakened, is the only Buddha in the world. And I'm sharing recently that this is not so according to what I've been told and according to what makes sense to me. And I mentioned a formula and talked about 7,800 Buddhas in the world. But I want to go back to this word Buddha because this is tied up into this Taiwanese superstition, apparently. And what I want to talk to from now on, I'm going to call it Buddha consciousness. Basically, there was one Buddha, okay? There's been many beings that have reached Buddha consciousness. But for sake of clarity, Satyuman, whatever his name is, Gautama, the historical Buddha. We'll leave him to be the Buddha, okay? And just like Jesus can be the Jesus for the Christians, but we talk about Christ consciousness. So from now on, I'll make a point of not saying that I'm a Buddha, but that I have awoken the Buddha consciousness that resides in all of us, that I've awoken to it, that I've remembered what I came into this plane purposely forgetting. Our soul has a soul path and it chooses its incarnation. And part of the choice is to erase past knowledge, especially about our Buddha consciousness, our awareness of this, and the universality that this is the one constant that we share. So help me to remember in this group. Remember, we're here to help each other. That's the purpose of this group. Help me to remember to use this Buddha consciousness. And I just want to go back to the superstition where every group, Colleen tells me, I thought Sifu's group, the purple, I call it purple, for those of you in the know, and that's all of you probably that I'm talking to now, is talking about the members, the groups. And in every group, we people just kind of screw things up and we make all kind of rules and we make these statements. I've heard too many times, Sifu said, and I would always raise my hand nicely and say, hey, did you hear Sifu say that? So I don't know if Sifu ever claimed that he's the only living Buddha, and it doesn't matter because I understand for the logistics of the group, part of the Chinese superstition, why believe in a master that's not the only one? So if you want to get your teachings across, maybe you have to, again, he never claimed that to me. And this idea is that there's only one that's in this world that's reached Buddha consciousness, as I sit speaking to you, just doesn't hold water. And I shared recently about 230 people are awake, if my formula of one in every 100,000 people, and thanks to Buffalo. Many of you don't know Buffalo, but Buffalo will, once he figures out, he's an old guy like me, once he figures out how to push the button to accept our group, I've invited him to the group, and I'll introduce Buffalo. He's a beautiful human being. My brother calls him the best example of a Buddha that he's aware of, a living Buddha. Anyway, I've been working with working with Buffalo for many years, and you'll get to know him and love him. To know him is to love him. Beautiful. So he'll be in the group. Welcome to the group, Buffalo. If you can figure out life. I'm not the only one. He's a little bit even slower than me as far as this high-tech stuff. But fortunately, we got Linda and we got Wellington and Claire that are much more tech savvy than I am. So we got a lot of help. And this is where we have to help each other. But again, it's hot in here. I'm informal, but these will be informal. So I just want to toss on the ear this idea that there's only one. One of the things that I really want to share with everybody is the ordinariness that all of us have the potential within to awaken to our Buddha consciousness. All of us. And this is what we're going to do together. Maybe I can share some of the things that helped me, but basically that's all I can do is share and try to be a living example. Much as Sifu was a living example to me, it didn't matter I never cared what he said. It was Chinese, I don't know. But watching him was what was important to me. And leave it to other minds. Maybe some of you have some suggestions why Taiwanese need their teacher to be unique and special in the universe. Okay, but anyway, again, Colleen cautioned me about superstition, and I know Sifu used to talk about superstition because apparently Taiwanese are very superstitious. So maybe this misunderstanding of Buddha, again, we'll replace that with Buddha consciousness. Now I'm approaching 8 minutes, and I don't want to keep it much longer than this. All I want to say is that this group is the future of my work and our work, and we're going to be working within this group to help each other, and by so doing, to help those around us. So welcome to participate. Put a video. I'm going to see if I can get this posted, okay? But anyway, I had enough hotness in this room, and I'm going to end here. But peace be with my group, our group, and good things are coming.